So what we actually do is we actually just fill the fire basket completely. So just pack it in tightly, and there we go. I don't leave any gaps. The idea being, the way that I'm going to cook on this is I'm actually going to use the air vent on the front. Okay, I've got the air vents on the side fully closed, and I'm going to control all of my airflow and all of the temperature from this air vent right at the front of the cooker. I mean, maybe it's my laziness or whatever, but it just makes it easier rather than trying to reach around the side and fiddle with air vents at the front and the back. Also what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of these Woodies, tumbleweed type fire lighters, and I'm just going to push them down right in the front. Okay, the idea being that I'm going to start my fire right in front of where the air vents are. So I'll give that a moment to get going, but basically I start layering on some bits that are slightly overhanging, so I start a good flame, a good fire there, get the charcoal lit nicely. And by starting my fire here, this allows me to actually start a smaller fire, a more controlled fire, and on the Weber Smoky Mountain, the air vent, the exhaust on the back of the cooker is actually on the other side. So the idea being that this is naturally going to draw the fire across the fire basket, rather, and I can then control the direction of it. I can predict where it's going to go, so I'll know where to put my wood chunks on, so I can stagger the release of smoke during the cooking and so on. So we'll let this burn away for a few minutes. So now that the fire lighters have stopped flaming, I'm just going to leave the fire exposed to the air a bit more. Basically I want to get a good solid fistful of hot coals. I want that all burnt through, and then we'll be ready to put the body of the cooker on and start bringing it up to temperature. So now I can see I've got a nice hot core to the centre here, about a fistful. I can see it's catching around the sides, so it's bridging onto the other bits of charcoal. So that's pretty much lit now. So I'm going to put the body on the smoker. Then we're going to have a quick look at how I set up the water pan, and then we can wait till it gets to temperature, and we'll put some meat on. So with the water pan on the Weber Smoky Mountain, I mean, what you'll be able to see is all I've done. I don't actually use any water in the pan. I just line it with some tin foil to make it easier to clean. I mean, you can add things like sand, or you could add a clay saucer to the bottom, and we do that occasionally, but I haven't got any of them at home at the moment, so I'm just going to run it with nothing in the water pan, and this will be fine. So what we've also done here with our chef alarm is we've actually set a low alarm at 210, a high alarm at 280. So basically I'm going to be looking for just to set my temp around about 250 Fahrenheit. Currently I've got the top vent fully open. Currently I've got the top vent fully open, as well as I've got the bottom vent fully open. But we'll as we start getting closer to our target temperature, we'll start closing those down. I'll probably end up running the top vent at around probably about a quarter open, just to sort of make sure that it can't run on any further, and we'll probably close the bottom vent something similar as well. So we'll keep this going, and we'll check back in